So, another day of action at the Goodwood circuit, and today it's Jaguar, who've brought along a number of wonderful cars from their heritage collection for a bit of a shakedown run ahead of this year's Mille Miglia. Among the attendees today are Jodie Kidd, who's taking part in her first ever event, and David Gandy, who did his first Miglia last year. We caught up with David first. We're here today with fashion icon and Goodwood regular David Gandy. David, thanks for coming. Jodie Kidd, of course, is taking part this year. Would you have any tips for her?
It seems very intimidating when you hear about the time trials and you hear about the distances you have to cover. But knowing Jodie, she'll be about the competition, so I'm sure she'll be up there on the leaders board.
And what were you driving last year on the Miglia?
XK last year, which was probably I think the kind of the car to do it in.
Earlier today we caught up with one fashion icon, David Gandy, and to another, Jodie Kidd. Jodie, welcome back to Goodwood.
Thank you.
Of course you are a regular. Now David explained you're here today to drive one of the cars you're taking over to the Mille Miglia. Which car is it you're going to be in?
That is the XK 120. So I came down today for the first time to do a test drive before we all go off to Italy.
So the car easy to drive?
I mean, the engine is lovely. The gearbox is, very, very nice, very smooth, but it's the steering wheel and the legs and getting to the pedals which seem to be a little problem, but otherwise it was amazing. What a rush, and it's so good to be back here in Goodwood. So I'm just beaming.
David did say earlier to relax and enjoy it, and that they are many, many long hours in the saddle, so I sincerely hope they make it comfortable enough for you.
Yeah, so do I.
It was hard last year. Hopefully they'll have better weather. Last year was pouring down with rain until sort of the last day. That's the beauty of this event. It's to go back to that sort of classic racing, and there's no hard tops, there's no heated seats, so your hands are slipping on the wooden steering wheels and your feet are burning hot, and you've got your knees up to your chin trying to drive these things for 16 hours. It's just you against the elements.
Later on in the year, will you back for the Festival of Speed revival?
Absolutely, be going to both. I mean, I only live about half an hour away, so I'm a born and bred Sussex girl.
It's a very unique event down here. At Goodwood, it's kind of the envy of the motoring world now. So we all should be very proud and come and support it when we can.
And if you're going to drive something at the revival, what would you like to be in if you're going to race something?
Oh, that's difficult. I mean, after driving the 120, I'm quite interested in driving that. Might have to speak very nice to Jag to see if they'll let me enter.
Quite right. Jodie, thanks ever so much for your time.
Absolute
We'll see you later in the year.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again. Take care.